Hi, my name's Yolanda Pagan, and have a little something to say. I can't remember what year, since I'm terrible with numbers, but I'm 32 now, and at the age of 29, I was the girl that tried to jump off the 291 westbound bridge on Liberty Street. I was 29, 32 now. So, shut down 291, and they never used my name. Thank you. But here I am, 3 years later, giving you my name, Yolanda Pagan. So, a year later, my father, Ramon Osorio Aguilera, was struck by a green minivan, 291 westbound, literally right there, the same spot I almost tried to jump off the bridge a year later. So, really don't know where I'm going with this. Besides that, I feel we are two forgotten, amazing souls that, that this life just gave up on us or abandoned us. And we were fighters. I'm still alive, amazingly so. My father wasn't so lucky. My father is survived by 2 older sons, Jesus Aguilera and Luis Aguilera. Me being his 3rd child, his only daughter, Yolanda Pagan, and his young son, Melvin Martinez Aguilera. I feel as if he was just an entertaining moment for the news, a gap to fill, I guess. But I'm going to tell you something about this man. This man spent a lot of his time when he came from Cuba in and out of prison. But he was a gentle, humble soul, a strong soul, a hustling soul. He would give his shirt literally off his back to somebody who was in desperate need, even knowing he didn't have it on his. He'd go shirtless. So imagine what he would do for his kids. I didn't get to meet this man until I was 19 years old. But deep down, I had this connection with this man, my father, my biological father. Deeper than I don't think I could understand until he was gone. But he struggled his whole life. Ran away from Cuba. I never got even the chance to hear his story, to know anything about his past. I'm the third child out of 11 kids. I know nothing about my family. My family's huge. And here I am, alone. Homeless. But still somehow reminding myself every day, I'm an amazing, humble, gentle soul. Like my father. See, I think it hurts me the most that only people get to know a portion of a tragic story. My whole life I've been through so much. But I'm still here. How I survived climbing over that fence and being on the other side of that fence with 291 below me, not slipping and falling to my death, I can't even fathom it. It's God's hands that kept me there. It's God's hands that kept me alive all these years. No matter how many times I tried to kill myself. And believe me, I spent a good portion of my life wanting to die because I felt like I wasn't loved. Boy, was I wrong. My father loved me. A man I barely knew loved me with a heart so big, and being his only daughter, his princess, and me spending my whole life feeling like I never had anybody love me. And we are just two stories that were on the news to fill in gaps for Springfield's entertainment without ever checking up on us, checking up on our families. It's been 3 years. It's gonna be 3 years, June 19th. Today's June 14th. I have a few days to do something to give this man a face to Springfield, to give myself a name to that story. People's pain is real. The struggling are not meant to be a form of entertainment. And if you are going to do a story, why not follow up? Why not question, hey, what happened to that 29-year-old girl that tried to jump off that bridge? Why not even ask why? Why not check in with her a year later and see how she's doing? How about my father? Why not check up with his family? Why not check in with me? I was the next of kin. I was notified on Father's Day that my father died. Not my older brothers, not my younger brother, me. A daughter he barely knew, but loved unconditionally, and probably more than anybody could probably love a person. So why do I have to be Springfield's Gap story? Why does my father, who got struck by a minivan, mind you used his story, put it on the news, and still didn't explain who this woman was? I never got any information about anything about this woman to even find some closure of my pain, because she took away my father. Maybe it wasn't on purpose, but she could have at least done something, apologized, done something. But no, we're poor homeless people that fill in the gap of the news. It's a shameful feeling that my city don't care about their people, but they're really ready to be caring about a fucking casino that has no belonging in this city. You want to fix up a building and make a casino and still not even take care of your own people first. It's a painful feeling. It reminds me of why I was on that bridge, ready to jump. Feeling like nobody gave a shit. That's gonna change. And I'm gonna be the one making that change. So be ready, Springfield, Massachusetts, because my voice will be heard.